Hello everyone and welcome to Forbes State Forest, more specifically Mount Davis. I am on the Shelter Rocks Trail, which I was on before. I made a little video of, and that's where I'm at. I decided to come up here, didn't know where I wanted to go today, and here we are. The trail is very overgrown, so not many people are traveling it, I guess, but it's definitely different from the last time I was here, because the last time I was here it was rather cold, rainy, muggy. Summer hadn't even started yet. It was like just barely the end of winter. So I don't remember exactly where I left off. We ran into a fellow hiker. It was very nice. So if you're seeing this, hello. Thank you for subscribing. And welcome to the chaos that is this channel. But I was just going to point out that this tunnel of trees that wasn't here the last time we were here is now fully bloomed and not bare and things. We've actually come to notice a lot of these trees, like here, these guys, right here, they're everywhere. They're completely lining the path, and they're actually sassafras trees. Now, these sassafras trees have a few key characteristics. They kind of have a bark like a hickory tree or things like that, but of course they aren't producing nuts. Instead, you look at the leaves. Now, on the branches, the leaves, there's actually 3 different types of leaves on the same tree, on the sassafras tree. So there's, which I'll show a video of while I'm explaining this. There's a just rounded leaf, just straight rounded leaf, and that's it. Then there's one that kind of looks like a mitten. So it has like one lobe and then a larger lobe. So it looks like a mitten. And then it has one that has 3 lobes. So, it has 1, 2, and 3. So it's just boop, boop, boop. And again, I'll show you a video of that so you can get an idea. And that's a sassafras tree. If you break leaves off, or maybe a small limb on the side, or something of that nature, and smell it, it'll actually smell sweet, or like root beer, kind of. So that's another identifying factor. But yeah, cool. I didn't realize that's what those were. That's what happens when you look around and pay attention to the things around you. Very exciting stuff. Here's actually a good example of a small sassafras tree close to the ground. So there's the 2, there's the 3, and then of course here the one lobed leaves. So yeah, that's how you tell. This is actually quite an interesting one. There's a lot of it over here, which it is an endangered plant. So obviously I'm not going to go yanking stuff out of the ground. But this is called Indian cucumber root. So, it has those very distinct leaves around the top, obviously. But if you pull it out of the ground lightly, because it will break, you gotta, kind of poke around and pull the root out, basically. It has like a white tube as the root, I guess. And that's the part that's edible, and it does taste like cucumber. But again, they are endangered, so it's kind of like if you would need to pick some, you don't pick all of them. You only pick what you need, and that is it. Yeah, Indian cucumber root. Who'd have thunk? It's actually a little blueberry plant growing along the trail. It's the only one I saw. I don't know if there's more or not. There was no blueberries or anything on it, but yeah, a little blueberry bush. Well, wasn't really a bush yet. It's getting there. it's trying its hardest. It'll get there one day and produce blueberries for the future people making this trek. Let's see what else we come across out here in the woods. For those of you that's seen my first video on here of the outdoors and such, down there in that crevice is actually where I filmed the part of the very first video where I went through my backpack. That was right down there. So, I think I'm going to do something a little different. Not with this video, but with a different video. I think I'm going to start a new, series. Why do I always start recording whenever I start going up a hill? I mean, anyway. Ignore my heavy breathing. But, I've always liked the idea of writing in a journal. Journaling about things. Whether it be adventures or just what's going on up here and things. And I just recently bought a new journal for outside adventures, since I've been doing more of this to, one, make these videos, and two, get some exercise, explore, and just be out in nature, because this is my happy place. So I have this new journal, and I haven't written in it a bunch. I literally got it 2 days ago? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I got it. What I'm thinking is, since it's going to pretty much live in this pack, and I had the idea of including it in the videos somehow. It's just kind of like a transcribed piece of writing of my perception of the woods. The things I see, the things I hear, and whatnot. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a little series where, yes, I'll be writing on these hikes and making these videos still, but I'll be making separate videos also for this journaling experience, exploration into the mind, instead of just the woods, instead of how the mind perceives it and what's kind of going through my head as I do it. That's the idea. I don't know how it'll turn out. Obviously, if you're seeing this, you can expect that to happen. You can expect to see something like that to come to light. So, I don't know. Hopefully it turns out cool. Hopefully it's what I'm picturing in my head, what I'm envisioning happening with these things. So, stay tuned for that, I guess. But for now, we continue our walk back to the car. We just have to go straight back the trail we already came in on. So, might not see a whole lot more. But you never know. I do have to stop. I found a rock. We're gonna go check this rock out quick. Duh. Look at that. Big old rocks, more caves and stuff down there. I guess is what you would call them. Caves. Huh. Doesn't look like it goes very deep. Oh well. So I just saw a gorgeous butterfly course, now that summer is officially here, we will slowly start to spot more and more wild things, beautiful things. I saw it flying at me, and it landed right in front of me. I could have got a perfect video of it, but it moved, and then it flew around a little bit. But I got a video of it. I will show it to you now. Here it is, the Great Spangled Fritillary. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Gorgeous. I love seeing things like this when I'm outside, hiking around. Just the other forms of life that are dotted around, exploring around, doing what they do best. And what I'm sure a lot of us wish we could do. Just spend the entirety of our lives outside, doing as we please. But I guess we just need to be thankful that we are able to see all these things, and we can still get out there and explore and find these things. So let's continue on down the trail, see if we spot anything else along the way. Just back there, I stumbled across some chicken of the woods. At least I'm pretty sure. I don't claim to be great at mushrooms. I don't think I would ever pick and eat my own mushrooms, just because I feel like that's risky business. But I'm pretty sure that was chicken of the woods. I don't know. I'm not going to be the one to find out. So we are almost back to the car. And for now, I must bid you farewell. And until next time, until the next adventure, until the next time we get to come out here into the beautiful outdoors and explore. So until then, stay happy, stay curious, and find time to go on your own excursion. See what's hidden out in the world. And I'll see you guys on the trail.